The math looked simple at first. Group 1 conventional oil at $4 a quart versus a full synthetic at $8 or $10. 4 changes a year, 5 quarts per change, and the annual savings comes out to roughly $250. That is a real number, and it felt like cold hard cash. What happened to the 2003 Ford F-150 that ran that math for several years straight was not simple at all. Problems started showing up in an oil analysis sample pulled from the sump. Iron came back at 163 parts per million. A healthy engine running clean, with proper intervals and proper oil, typically reads under 20 parts per million per 5,000 miles. 163 is not a marginal overage. That number tells you metal is leaving surfaces and entering the oil at a rate the engine was never designed to sustain. The valve train confirmed it visually. Sludge had accumulated in chunks, blocking oil passages and coating the components the oil was supposed to reach. That engine was not in the early stages of failure. The failure had been underway for months before anyone opened the hood. Group 1 mineral-based stock is the bottom tier of the refining process. Extracted from crude oil using older solvent refining methods, it carries higher concentrations of impurities and unsaturated hydrocarbons than Group 2, Group 3, or Group 4 base stocks. Those impurities are what oxidize first when heat cycles accumulate. Every time the engine reaches operating temperature and cools back down, the oxidation process advances. The base oil thickens as oxidation byproducts build up, and the viscosity climbs away from the grade on the label. Deposits form from those oxidized compounds. In a lightly loaded engine with short drain intervals, Group 1 can perform adequately. A truck that sees long drives, heavy towing, and 9,000-mile stretches between changes gives it no such margin. The total base number depletes, the acid load climbs, and the oxidized oil starts laying down varnish and sludge in the passages it should be cleaning. The repair bill on the F-150 came to $9,800. New short block valve train cleaning, gaskets, and labor. $250 saved on oil over the previous several years did not come close to covering it. That ratio is the actual cost of cheap oil, not the price per quart, but the price per failure. The retail shelf is where the trap actually closes. Deep discount stores and online marketplaces still carry motor oil labeled with American Petroleum Institute service categories that the organization itself has officially designated as obsolete, a legal classification that means the oil is not suitable for use in modern automotive engines. Those categories run from SA through SH. Category SA carries no performance additives at all, no dispersants, no anti-wear chemistry, no alkaline reserve to buffer acid buildup. Put it in a modern engine and the oil cannot perform the basic functions the engine was designed around. The current recommended category is SP, introduced in 2020. A bottle of SA sitting 2 shelves down from an SP bottle costs less. The label on both says motor oil. Nothing on the front of either bottle tells you which one will destroy your engine. Toyota ran into this problem at a manufacturer level across 2 engines, the 3.0-liter V6 and the 2.2-liter 4-cylinder, both found in the Camry, Solara, Sienna, and Avalon, from 1997 through 2002. Sludge accumulation at rates the engines were not designed to handle resulted in a class action lawsuit and an extended warranty program. The investigation pointed to a combination of extended oil change intervals and base stock quality. Owners who followed the scheduled maintenance program generally did not experience the problem. Those who stretched intervals or used the cheapest available oil did. To qualify for extended warranty repairs, Toyota required proof of a reasonable maintenance effort, defined as at least 1 oil change receipt per year with the drain interval tightened to 5,000 miles or 4 months. Switching to full synthetic was not part of the settlement terms. Toyota did not begin widespread synthetic oil mandates until the late 2000s and into the 2010s. $250 is what a year of cheap oil costs. $4,000 or more is what an engine replacement starts at. The math that looks simple at the beginning only works if you stop counting before the end.